here at CPAC with Michelle Malkin. The book is In Defense of Internment. What did you decide to write about in this book?
Well, the book takes a look at past history and applies it to the current war on terror. After the September 11th attacks, I listened very closely to the critics of President Bush's Homeland Security measures. And one of the refrains that kept coming up again and again was that anytime the Bush administration undertook one of these Homeland Security measures that was restrictive, that we were on the path to the so-called Japanese internment. And a lot of the conventional wisdom that we're taught from the public schools all the way through law school and beyond is that what happened during World War II had no military necessity whatsoever, that it was an episode in American history that we should be absolutely appalled and ashamed by, and that there is nothing positive that we can learn from what happened during World War II with regard to ethnic Japanese who were evacuated from the West Coast and placed in relocation camps, and what happened to tens of thousands of foreign nationals who were interned. There's a lot of misunderstanding about the different kinds of measures and profiling that took place under the Roosevelt administration, and I try to debunk a lot of those myths and move forward and talk about the kind of common sense profiling measures that we should be undertaking today that unfortunately we're not doing.
Were people thinking about the internment camps in terms of profiling in those days? Was that term being thrown around?
No, that really is sort of a late modern to late 20th century, early 21st century phrase, this phrase racial profiling. And if you look at the subtitle of my book, I actually put it in quotation marks because during World War II and today, when we talk about profiling, we aren't simply talking about racial profiling, we're also talking about security measures that take into account things like ethnicity, religion, and nationality. And it's my argument that these should not be off the table. And I challenge a lot of the people on the other side, the civil liberties absolutists, who think that the government should never take into account any of these factors when they're designing Homeland Security measures.
Do you have another book coming up down the road?
I've always got something in the pipeline, but since September 11th I've come out with 2 books, both of them Homeland Security related. A lot of my work has been national security focused, and I'm sure in the future that's what I'll be pumping out too.
Michelle Malkin, thanks very much.
Thank you.